Hello everyone, my name is Alistair and this is my hacked emulator I've been making. It's a modification on GenesisPlus, which is an open source emulator. I'm running it on a Mac through an emulator collection called OpenEmu. And what it does... what this hack that I've made does is every 5 seconds it will switch to a different instance of the same game. So it's got 4 instances of Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine loaded in right now. And every 10 seconds, I think, it's going to randomly change to a different instance. And it's going to load up that save state, but it's going to keep the video data, so the video RAM, the exact same as it was when it left, which means you get all kinds of funky visual effects when the screens aren't sort of lined up with each other. Fun visual effects like that. So what I would like to do, because I was having a go at this earlier, and isn't that beautiful? That's a beautiful background. I was playing around with this earlier, and unfortunately, I forgot to switch record on. So I did about half an hour of playing and talking, and basically was already surprised by the big surprises. But basically, first off, it looks really weird. Second off, it's really hard to play. What I'm doing, I want to get it to do is, well, I just want to beat the first level in the game. That's my objective. That's all I really want out of this. But you'll see as we start get going and we get into the games. I mean, I'm just going to let Arms talk there so we can make some fun visual effects. So, for example, I can't tell what the beans are, what colour these beans are. And it's nice you can see him glitch out with data that was loaded from one of the other instances of play. So now we have, I think, 3 different save states have now made their way to this part of the game. And you'll see beans are not where we expect them to be. Every time the layout of the beans on the screen changes, it's going to load in different data. Sorry, it's not going to load in. It's very hard to think and play at the same time. I'm sure you've heard me say that before if you've watched any of my other videos. But you see, so I'm on an empty screen right now, but it's not going to draw an empty screen until I've dropped beans into the right places. And so now, I've got beans in those locations. I can't remember what I put there. And it's really hard to keep track of. So you look at stuff and you go, oh, those are all kind of connected together. And then it turns out that they're not. And that's the fun of it. I thought I was going to make, pair up a blue with a blue. I thought that was going to make all those yellows vanish. But no, those yellows are just leftover data from a different instance of the game. So, yeah, very hard to figure out where everything is. And to keep track of where I put stuff. But if anyone does have ideas for solutions in how to do well at this, I am all ears, honestly. So from experience, the first level in the game is usually a really easy fight. So only one of the screens has junk beans on it right now. And basically when I played this before, I got demolished. But it was kind of funny how I got demolished. So I kind of want to show you some of this magic, because it really is quite special. So yeah, I tried different strategies such as, but okay, why did I place that there? That's obviously going to kill me, but oh well. If I get a combo, it will be a miracle. So I've had one game go out, and now that's going to go to the countdown screen for game over, which is going to load some really weird graphics in. And so now I've got a game state which looks like this, because it's got the graphic data from the game over screen. So I think I'm going to keep on playing until I get 1 win or 4 game overs. So please do wish me luck. I think I am going to need it. Like, I can't see where anything is. But I know I've got blues. I know I've got blues. I got a yippee. That's progress, I guess. So you can kind of you can see where beans that you've just dropped are, and so you can kind of try and line things up by color and go, okay, I'll always keep this color on this side or something. But that doesn't, like, the problem with that is you end up with I genuinely thought that was a safe space to put stuff. I don't know what causes it to refresh the whole screen, but obviously that state where the screen that it's just drawn matches the board that you're playing on does not last very long at all. And you can't sort of like think in terms of, oh, I've got one junk screen and one like screen where I'm actually like intentionally playing, you know? Because because you can't tell what data goes with what screen. But I got another. Oh, that was almost a Yahoo. Or whatever comes after Yippee. It's just a bigger Yippee in this game, isn't it? So, I may even beat Arms, the first level of the game. Which, honestly, last time I played this and I gave it a go and I forgot to press record, I came away thinking, okay, this is literally impossible. You know, it ain't over till it's over. I'm not going to speak too soon. I mean, I can see him flashing, but it doesn't mean he's done. Okay, it did mean he's done. Right. Well, that gives me a boost of confidence that I didn't have before. So I've got one game instance where I have defeated the first level. That's quite something. So let's go on to the next one. I mean, the visual effects are so pretty. Sometimes you can tell what beans match up, like if they have the exact same layout of messy stuff. And that's a nice layout of messy stuff. Look at all of that. But what you can't do is tell exactly where everything is. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I really hope it goes back to that introduction screen because I need it to load in pictures of beans. Because I can't play without pictures of beans. So that should basically refresh all the visual data that's there before. I think all my level 1 boards are just going to game over now because I was struggling so hard there. Because I couldn't figure out where to put anything. I really honestly had to just guess everything. like somewhere. It looks like I've got a full board and I've actually got an empty board. I don't actually know. Is this... Okay, that was one of the stage 1 boards. Ooh, this looks like one where I'm near to a victory as well. Huh. Well, I thought I was really struggling. Okay, I've just lost in one board. I can't remember which board it was, but I am going to go back to the beginning in order to die again. But at least I just need to make sure I get fast enough to reload all the images, because it's impossible to play without the right images. Oh, I do like these where it's got some of the right images but not others. Like you can see fragments of bean. So just beaten arms and it goes on. So what it's doing, and I haven't really explained this, so I should put a little note on the side. Every 10 seconds it keeps work RAM the same. So that's the RAM that it uses for doing kind of calculations and keeping track of where everything is on the screen and what the layout of the game board is, and like, you know, yeah, sort of stuff that it uses to do the process of actually like running a game. And then you got video memory. And video memory is the memory that's used by the video chip in the Sega Mega Drive, and that determines like what sprites are loaded in and where they should be drawn. And what I'm doing is I'm changing the work memory, but I'm keeping the video memory exactly the same. So you can't... So, yeah. And then basically kind of leaving it to do what it does. And, you know, as a player, it's up to me to deal with whatever weird, unplayable circumstances I throw up for myself. Like that. Like, I have a kind of vague... If I could paint you a picture of what the game looks like in my head right now... It might be quite enlightening, because I have ideas of where basically in each board I've got yellow beans somewhere in the middle, but I don't know exactly where, and I know they're in different places in each board. So I'm kind of playing just to whatever version of the board I can see right now, and hoping. Because I'm not entirely sure what else to do. Yeah, this is tough. This is a hard thing. Okay, I know I can put blue beans over there, but now they've gone, they're not going to look blue when I load them next. I think I just lost my opportunity to make a combo. Okay, so that's me down in level 2. Oh, I thought that was a game over screen. It is not, it's just the last game over screen has not been kind of unloaded. So try to get back to the game quickly. Ready for it to switch into a different instance, and there we go. Oh, a chain. That doesn't happen every day. And there was me thinking I was placing stuff together to make a bunch of beans pop. What on earth is this screen? I have no idea where I'm putting anything. I think I've got a group of yellows that would be quite nice to keep. So I'm going to put these there. And I'm going to hope... Nope, that's not the board with all the yellows on it. That is a board with... How on earth did I connect all of those? Sometimes you figure it out and it works. This is a very hard game when you can't see what you're doing. Oh dear. Dear indeed. And of course, when you're moving stuff around on one screen and then it just switches instant and you have to go, oh, I'm just gonna have to deal with that now. How interesting, game, thank you. That's a yippee. Is this... Oh, I think this is a yippee against level 2. So I could potentially beat level 2. I'm not going to make any promises because I have, as I have kind of explained, no idea where anything is in this level. No, I thought there were reds there. There's blues there. I've beaten someone. I don't know. I think that's stage 2 because it says stage 2, but I can't be entirely sure. No, that was stage 1. And now I've got this beautiful screen. So I hope this doesn't scupper one of the screens where I was doing well. I mean, it could be that I just need to group similar looking stuff together and hope for fate to do the rest of the work. I hope to luck my way into getting combos. Because when I tried playing this with no colour, what I found is that the best strategy seemed to be to place similar looking things together in groups of 3 and hope. And maybe avoid putting stuff in the middle, because at least you can avoid a game over. But I'm hearing the death music, so this means I'm in danger. So that's one game down. I don't know what level that was in. Let's see. Stage 2. I like that it didn't have any robot graphics in there. So, stage 2 from the beginning again. Is this stage 1 from the beginning again? Yep, there's arms. This is stage 1. So, I've got... I don't know. I think this is arms just from the way he's animating, but then that could be the animation loaded in for like level 2. I'm talking about the character in the middle of the screen animating in this beautiful glitchy way right now. I guess if it looks like arms, if it looks like the red guy, it is the red guy, and if it looks like a garbled mess, it's the purple guy. So there we go. And then, of course, that's going to change because I'm going to load in the graphics for the purple guy now. I mean, there's something kind of stylish about that. Just creating these little scenes of unusual beauty. And going, oh! Oh, I thought there were beams there. And in fact, there was just a hole. It's like annoying when you feel like you're just about to put a bunch of stuff together. And you just can't tell what instance of the game you're in. My hope is that I'll find a strategy that'll help me beat this. But I feel like the only thing close to a strategy I have right now is just the hope, you know? Just keep on playing and hope it doesn't go horrifically badly. Like, I thought I had a full board there. I really did. I thought I was about to lose. Unfortunately, I recognised what was going on there. Oh. Okay, that is a board state that I did that looks nothing like what I was picturing. Okay, I thought there were blues there. At least I can put blues on top of blues. And that drops some beans, so that'll be helpful, maybe? Okay, so that's another game over. Let's see, I'm going to give myself 3 more lives and see how I do in 3 more lives. But wow, this is an experience. 2 more lives to go. Oh, I mean, maybe if I keep it up, I can just fluke my way to level 3. But I'm gonna guess no on that one. And at least I'm loading in fresh graphics. So maybe keep it nice and low. I don't know, it's really hard to figure out what a strategy would even be. And I've, like, those 2 green beans that were about to drop down, were they for me or were they for the other game? Like, I don't know. But that's a combo. Or is it? I don't know. I may be getting a combo when I switch back to that instance. Nobody knows. I guess some things I was never meant to know. But at least I made a group of 3 there. You make groups of 3 next to each other. And it seems kind of possible that they will make combos. And again, that's me dropping beans into an area where there were no beans. And I thought I was going to make a group of 3. So it's just impossible to keep track of. Like, you have to... I mean, I wonder if, like, someone with an incredibly good memory could figure out how to play this well. Because that would help. I mean, there's another skill that kind of comes into us, is it's not just an incredibly good memory, but also the ability to kind of retain memories when stuff changes unexpected. Like, you don't get a kind of warning that says, I am about to change the setup now, which I could add in. But, you know, I guess that's not the point I was making. And it looked like I was quite close to defeating the level 2 guy. So I might just play to whatever board appears to be visible. And just try and play quickly so that I can get a lot done before it switches. I don't think that's going to happen. Okay, I beat a level. I don't know which level it was. I love it that you can see the game win screen in the background. I think I might have just beaten level 2. I think. That's incredibly good going if I have, because genuinely, when I was doing this and, you know, when I was playing this and going... I really don't... Oh no! Oh, that me got... So, okay. That was me getting to level 2. But I think I got all 4 instances on level 2. And honestly, when I played this the first time and I forgot to switch set to record, like, I thought that even level 1 was, like, impossible, because you just couldn't keep track of that many things going on at once. And, you know, it's like I say, it's impossible to remember. And, like, would it be easier to remember if you got some kind of warning? I don't know. I don't know what I'm placing on what. Fortunately that happened, so that's good. And then this changes back again, so, you know, not much I can go from there. Just play to what's on the screen, play to what's on the screen. And just try and get rid of stuff. That's got to be the way. Just see, if you see a group of 4, just go for it. And just try and get rid of group of 4 if you see a group of 4 or something that looks like it might become a group of 4. It has to be the only way. Oh. I think I've got something that's about to combo there. It's hard to tell because I can't tell what's next to what else, you know? I can't figure this out. The thing is, I remember being a kid and finding this guy difficult to beat. And now I find I just lost. Was that one of the screens where I was doing well? And I need to get it back because I don't want to lose the... No! Okay, as this is one of the ones where I was doing well, I'm going to scream because I've created a state... No, this is the one where I'm doing well. You can see it in the animation. I have no idea what's going on. I've just launched something amazing, so I just need to survive. I just have to survive. Place everything on the right. And don't let myself do anything other than place everything on the right, maybe. Oh, it doesn't look like this guy is too tricky. Like, I've got my small amount of time. Okay, I beat level 2. I beat level 2. I've got 1 life left, so let's see if I can beat level 3. Okay, I'm not counting that loss of life there. Oh, I got a high score apparently. I want to see if I can beat Humpty. That's what I want. So, can I beat Humpty before my next death? And that was a nice... I'm going to need to take back and take a screenshot of that because that was a beautiful frame there with all those Humpties in the background. I can remember the name of some of the characters in this game, so I know that the green egg guy is called Humpty, and I know that the first guy is called Arms. I can't remember what this guy is called. It's like something like Megavolt or something like that. But if you ever saw the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon, you might remember basically all the characters in this, like even the ones that you don't recognise, like, you know, you might recognise Scratch and Grounder and Coconuts, like the main henchman robots. But, you know, the others are all from the very first episode of the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon, and they just appear in in background scenes, or like a kind of like throwaway robot designs. I've always wondered, like, what came first? Was it these kind of throwaway robot designs that were used in, like, you know, like 2 frames of animation? Well, you know, they were used in one scene, or were they all like from designs for this game? I don't know. Like, did the people doing the animations for this game have like 1 episode of Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog as reference material and were just told to make the best of what they had? And I know it's not a very important question, and I feel very happy for having just beaten this guy again. I know it's not an important question, but I don't know, I kind of want to know. So answers on a postcard. I guess it's one of these kind of slightly obscure games. Like, it's not as well known as the other Sonic games, so there's probably not as many people doing a kind of research into it to figure out, like, you know, all the hidden secret facts and, you know, kind of did you knows. But this is nice where we've got the backgrounds are correct, but the new like sprites for the beans haven't loaded in yet. I don't think I'm gonna win this, though. And you know, if it stays like this, I'm not gonna beat Humpty because everything looks like a green bean. They're like 2 colours of being green and purple. That was a beautiful transition there, though, wasn't it? That was just gorgeous. I'm glad I can go back to this and take screenshots because, like, I've made T-shirts out of like glitch images. I've made mugs. I like these visual effects. I don't know what instance of the game this is in. I even submitted some T-shirts to an exhibition just to see like if they would like them. There's Now Play This, which is a games to play exhibition in London. I had to do an online version this year, and I did a sort of big giant game of chess, where by giant I mean the board is giant, but the pieces are small. Like there's like, it's a 44 by 44 grid where like all the pieces are pawns. Anyway, I did that for them, but as one of my submissions, when they did their round of open submissions, I thought, because the theme was like, you know, you kind of had kind of tones of glitches and hacking in it, I thought, I've made these T-shirts. I want to I only ever get to show them off to friends. And it would be kind of funny to have a T-shirt in an exhibition, so I did submit them. So it didn't get accepted, but like, I don't, you know, no hard feelings or anything, because like, I got to show the pawns, the chess game, which is like a piece of expressive art as opposed to a kind of novelty T-shirt. So you know, I think I got what I wanted out of it. Yeah, but this, I mean, look at this. That's T-shirt worthy right there. So I think I'm about to lose to arms. I think this might be me for right. So next game over is going to be my last game over. But I feel pretty proud of what I achieved. Even though, I'll be perfectly honest to you, I'm kind of playing semi-randomly. I have a vague idea of what's going on. I know that I can vaguely aim to put stuff where it looks like I put it, but even the problem is you've got, it's misleading because you can't go, oh, here's one sort of instance of the game, and everything else is just a kind of test instance, you know? You have to play as if this is the main one. You know, wow. Yeah, you can't. I'm getting very tired. This is weirdly mentally taxing, even though I feel like the way to win has kind of been to zone out. So that's something to reflect on later. But what an experience. One more death and I'll be done, I promise. No, it looks like, I mean, I know from the way the sprite's moving for the enemy, I know this is stage 3. And this is stage 3 as well. In both instances, the boss is happy, which means that I'm probably going to lose very soon. I'll lose this very soon. Yeah, that's a happy boss animation there. Because that's from playing a game too much. You start, even when they're totally scrambled, you can tell when the boss is happy and sad. And I have 2 instances of the board with Humpty, where Humpty is happy. I have what appears to be an avalanche of blue beams on the screen, green beans on the screen. I know that only one of them actually has green beans on the screen. I think this may be it for the session for me. So thank you very much everyone for watching. Thank you for I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you found it weird. I hope you found it beautiful. If you've been able to follow it for a minute, then, you know, hats off to you. You are a genius. That's what I'm going to type in here. Okay, I don't have time to type in you are a genius. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day. And, yeah, keep on being awesome.